I have a playlist in my channel which is called The Individuals. In this playlist, I go over individual players, as it says in the title, and how they have been performing throughout the season. This is the type of content that has been getting the most views on the channel, and one which has over 20 videos, and one which I put a lot of work in. And although I want that to be the premises of my channel, I want JVM Football to be a channel where I talk about those things, like individual players, which is something I don't really see done much, unless if you count All My Goal. But I want to do it in a different way. I want to do it in my way. I want to talk about these individual players my own way. However, my most favorite videos to do are these ones, where there are no scripts, there are not really much research done into it, and it's just me giving my opinion on football, because that's why I started this channel in the first place, to give my own opinion on what I think about this beautiful game. So today I'll be going over the round of 16 of the Champions League. A final review before I go back into those individual series and individual teams. Welcome back to the JVM Football channel, where you can find game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. If you are interested and would like more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. As I said before, so we're going to go over the round of 16 and the draws made, and I'm just going to really be talking, just me giving my opinion on what I think about these games. PSG against Real Madrid. Well, isn't this an interesting one? I think it's going to be actually, I don't think so. This is going to be Messi's comeback to the Bernabeu. Mbappe playing against his future team, if you know what I mean. But I think the biggest story of all is Sergio Ramos finally returning to Real Madrid. And even those like little things apart, these things which are really just a cherry on top of the cake of what's going to be an amazing games. It's going to be amazing games with two of the best teams in the world right now. The next draw which has been set is Sporting against Manchester City, and I think this is very unfortunate for Sporting. They've been doing well throughout the last 2 seasons, and to be placed with a team that I picked as the third favourite to win the competition is very unfortunate. Sorry, my bad, the fourth. The third is Bayern Munich. I picked them as the fourth favourite to win the competition. Is very unfortunate for Sporting, and I think they will lose. I think Manchester City will go through. Salzburg against Bayern. I mean, Bayern are my third favourite team to win the competition. Salzburg, I didn't really see them making it out of the group stage, so well done to them. But this is really, I think this draw is over before it has even started. Inter against Liverpool is going to be an interesting one. Liverpool have been the most informed team in the competition so far, but Inter are still a strong side. They are still in the second place of Serie A, and if Liverpool don't go on to this draw seriously, they may lose. I don't think Liverpool will, because they are just too perfect right now. They are back in that flow state which they were back in during the 2018 to 2020 run which they had, where they won the Champions League and Premier League. So I think that will be hard for Liverpool not to go through this draw, but it's still a possibility. The next game is Chelsea against Lille, and I think Chelsea could be upset by Lille, just because of how this team is so well-rounded, so well-constructed. But it's Chelsea, guys. I picked Chelsea as my second favourite team to win the competition, because I thought that at the beginning of the season they were coming back from winning the Champions League, and they got stronger in the transfer window. I don't think they're the second favourites to win it anymore, but Chelsea are still one of the favourites in the competition. So good luck, but bad luck next time though. The next match is Villarreal against Juventus, and yeah, not really much to say here. Juventus are going to go through. Villarreal could really upset Juventus like they did in those games against Manchester United, although they did not win. At the end of the day, this is one of the best teams in Europe. We're talking about some of the best players in Europe, and yes, the Champions League is not just about that. That's what makes it so special. But if we're just doing a review or a preview of what's going to happen, there's no way I can't go with Juventus. The next game, Atletico Madrid against Manchester United, is the second most interesting feature of the round, just behind PSG and Real Madrid, and this is going to be a tough game for both teams. For Atletico, because their defense hasn't been what it has been over the last few seasons, especially last season where they won the league, where they were sound defensively. This season they've had problems. That's why they're not at the top of La Liga, and even just barely made it through. But again, that last game against Porto showed real character. It's something you'd expect coming from a Simeone side. But Manchester United, they're still, like, on paper, one of the best teams in Europe, I think. And now they've got Ranić. I don't think Ranić is going to be the revolutionary messiah that we all think it will be, but Ranić knows his stuff. This isn't Ole anymore. Ranić is going to be coming into this game with a proper plan, with a proper study of Atletico coming into the game. And yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game as well. And finally, you have Benfica against Ajax. Props to Benfica to making it through. I mean, we haven't seen Benfica in the round of 16 for a long time now. But it's good to see. This is going to be, I think, my favourite game to watch because I like both teams, Benfica and Ajax. Talent-making clubs. And it could really go either way, but I give the edge to Ajax. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and help me to grow this channel.